Oh,
Very quickly before we start, we just wanted to draw your attention to a giveaway that we are doing over on Instagram. To celebrate the end of February and the lead up to the Reseller Summit, we will be doing a giveaway on our lives over on Instagram every Saturday up to the Reseller Summit. This is the first prize, and go and check it out to enter. At the Luxury Pickers is the Instagram, just so you know.
I know.
Well, you know, but
Did they know? They know. They know now. That's for sure.
Links are down in the drop-down menu below, and we are in Ilminster.
I was just going to say, where the heck are we? But you've answered my question.
I was just too excited about the fact that we're doing a giveaway, and we've never done one before, and I feel like
it's 1 in 4. Like you said, the last one will actually be announced on the eve of the summit.
It'll be on
the Reseller Summit.
Yeah, on the summit. We'll sneak away to the bathroom.
They have actually announced now that you can get tickets for the virtual experience, I guess you'd call it.
100%. We picked up this. This is a sea salt dress. This is called the Siren dress. It was $8.99, which may seem like a little bit of a pricey price.
But it's a great size.
It was a size 26 to 28, midi to maxi length, and it sold. I listed it. It sold within half an hour. £40 all in over on eBay.
Look at this for a jacket.
That's really sexy.
I
love that. I probably
that's
wear
special.
That. Would you wear that?
No, that's why I left it there. But it's special nonetheless.
It probably be,
that doesn't mean it's not cool.
Unbranded stuff like that, if it's got like a really cool graphic or something, they
100%.
sell really well on Depop.
It was newer. That's why I left it, to be honest.
Okay.
If it had been like kind of vintage, I would have snapped it up like some kind of, I don't know, a snappy thing. Crocodile, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also found this. This is a wool. It's just like a Pima cotton basic long sleeve, $2.99. Wool's sort of like a Largan look brand. It is discontinued now. They no longer sell it. However, it has a really good cult following. This would be a really good base layer. I picked it up mainly because it was newer tags.
When you say cult following, actually, you're right. The people who like it or liked it love it.
It's very similar. It's like a modern, more chic version of Grizzliers.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Grizzliers is a bit boho.
Yeah, it's a bit the other way. I agree with you on that, yeah.
All London's a bit more contemporary, a bit more straight lines, etc., so on and so forth. I will be putting out for 30 to 35 because it is newer tags and they no longer sell the brand. So there's no retails to compare to.
I suppose I was just going to say, in many ways, that's a great thing from a reseller standpoint, because once again, you can't say, well, I can go and get that brand new for X. Well, no, you can't. You can't get it anywhere. So if you wanted dead stock, as we call it, I guess, which is basically newer tags never worn, that's what it is.
100%. And, you know, like I said, there is a little bit of a following for it. Sea salt as well. If I will pick up all sea salt. I love sea salt. However, the bigger sizes do sell really quickly and really fast, so do look out for those 26s to 28s because there is a following on eBay. People have alerts on those larger sizes because it's just harder to get on the pre-owned market.
Look, it's a Waitrose.
That's a Waitrose, I'm just saying.
Charity shop's next Waitrose.
Normally these charity shops are really good.
Today?
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes great, sometimes not at all. But today was a bit of a me, but it's okay.
It's an everyday day. Like, in the life of a reseller, as many as you know who are watching, some days you win them all and some days you win nothing. It's an all or nothing game, I find, reselling.
Well, you can also have a 50-50, and to be honest, it was probably about a 50-50, so I'll take that.
Do you think it was 50-50?
No, not at all. It was terrible. I was being positive, but thank you for noting that. We'll move on.
I like to be realistic over here, keeping it real. I was looking at that jigsaw blazer, but I didn't like it, no. I'm really enjoying picking up jigsaw at the moment. Not all pieces, don't get it twisted. Anything like contemporary, what you would consider trendy, like on trend, like fashionable.
Stuff which would be relatable right now to a contemporary store.
I sold that oversized like zebra jumper. I sold that very quickly. We paid £3. I sold it for 35, for example.
Yep.
And
that went very quick.
Yeah, I had early on, I had a leather biker jacket, and I always remember it because it was very early in our reselling journey. It was £10 at the time, and I thought, wow, this is extortionate.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I sold it for 45 at the time, and I was so excited.
That was a banger. It's true. I remember that actual jacket.
I felt good about that.
This is an old 1989 Ghostbusters game.
Isn't that how old you are?
I'm slightly older than that.
Oh, dang.
That's really harsh. You know how to hurt a fella's feelings, don't you, lady?
I'm a 90s baby.
Bite me. Anyway, onto the hats.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us something about Ghostbusters.
No, I wasn't. Do you know what? The games like that fill me with dread because there's probably 10,000 pieces in there, half of which are missing, half of which are just mashed up. I know it's negative, but I just can't be asked. You know what I mean?
If you do board games, you're such a G.
You're a legend.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, people like Master of Pieces, for example. Like, honestly, the patience that man has, I love it. Honestly, I respect this so much. That, like, the Legos and stuff they do,
If he did a
it's
video
amazing.
just counting pieces, I'd watch it.
Master of Pieces.
Would,
I like
right?
it. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a North
Shout
Face.
out Ian.
This is a North Face jacket. We like picking up the down jackets just like everyone else. The higher the tog. Is it a tog?
I think that's in like duvets, but probably a thing.
Yeah, the higher the number that is embroidered on the outer, the
exactly
better.
Exactly that. And it probably it's probably exactly the same as kind of duvet or something like that. But
I'm pretty sure if it's over 500, isn't it? I don't know a lot about North Face.
But don't quote it then, because you know nothing, right? That's the truth. You know nothing about it.
If it's
it is high.
in it.
Like even like the 6, the 7, the 800s are like the ones. These were a load of Atari-based T-shirts. I say Atari, Williams, like computer games, but I think they're all Atari apart from this one, which we're actually looking at.
That's an arcade machine. I know these.
You do know that's an arcade machine, don't you? Yeah. 10 out of 10 you. You're arcade machine queen, you aren't you?
I'm really good at arcade games.
She is.
I just like to say right now that there is going to be a switch at the Reseller Summit, and there's no point going against me because I dedicate my life to spanking butts.
Is the only person I've ever seen on Street Fighter use Dal Sim and win. And anyone who gets that reference, like, just put in the comments, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dal Sim! Like, come on!
I don't like Street Fighter. It's like
Yoga
my least
Flame.
favourite.
Yeah.
What I really, really like... I don't like racing games, but Mario Kart, I can really go for it.
It's an Atari shit for anyone who cares, but we're talking about games at the same time, so I suppose it's relevant.
Pac-Man, I'm good. What games I'm good at? I'm really good at Tetris. I had the highest score in the Southwest for Tetris on the app.
So when about a year and a half ago, I showed Bethany Tetris and like how good inverted commas I was, which was pretty good at the time. Since then, she has decided to repeatedly not beat me once, twice, or 3 times, but like double, triple, quadruple my score. And at this point, it's just embarrassing.
On the app,
I've given up.
iPhone, I'm just under 1 million.
My excuse is I'm an original.
1 million points,
I'm an original Game Boy user, and the app is a different game. Whatever.
I'm an original Game Boy user. Thank you very much. Oh no, I didn't have the big chunky grey one. I'm not that old. I had the
Honestly,
Game Boy
this is
Color.
a hard. Go on.
Game Boy Color. I had. That was my first.
You're a pup.
Game Boy Color, and then I went on to like the flippy ones.
Right. Should we talk about some luxury?
Advanced, and then SP.
Should we talk about some luxury?
I'm just letting people know that.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. This has nothing to do with anyone, okay?
I'm a player. I'm a big time player in the games department.
You're really not.
Screw your Call of Duties and things. I take Tetris
I
downtown.
honestly, you say I'm old. I will don my hat and say, you know what? I am old when it comes to those games. No idea. But anyway, let's look at this beautiful red floral.
Oh, that was nice. That puff
we dropped one.
collar.
There you go. Everyone gotta drop a well, who are you?
You dropped that without being near it, just so you know.
It's an effect I have.
Yeah, it's
The effect I have.
Last time we were in here, I turned down a fold suit because it was slightly too pricey for me, and
Looking back,
I was hoping
regret.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the same thing.
It was a really nice suit, but it was pricey. But I still would have made money, and I was being tight.
I apologise for the lack of high-end luxury items we are picking up during this video, because there aren't any.
Does anyone have any regrets? Any like pick up regrets?
That's
that
a good one.
They didn't get, and now they think about it every night, and it haunts their dreams.
Because sometimes it's not even down to like, oh, I didn't see it. Because if you didn't see it, you didn't know it existed. But we're talking about like you saw it, you're like, oh, that's a bit much. Like we do that on a regular.
Yeah, we do it on a regular. I instantly regret it all the time.
Or sometimes maybe you don't know the brand at the time. And you're like, oh, I think I've heard about that. I don't know, it doesn't sell for me. Or you hear that a lot, don't you? It doesn't sell for me.
Yeah, and then you see someone sell it for like £1 billion, and you're like, oh,
like literally £1 billion. that was the solds.
Yeah, you never know.
Soul comps.
That's nice heavy leather there.
They do. This is like their like what do you call it? Like not higher end, but kind of the heavy duty price
Premium.
wise. Yeah, premium. There you go. A rail. And it usually is full of leathers and kind of shearlings if you want.
I'm enjoying walking through this. Like, I feel like I haven't seen this footage in a long time, and I'm just enjoying it like you enjoy it. The people at home, not Austin. Ooh, they must have a really full back room if it's coming out that far,
Literally.
right?
But and also behind this, if I was to do a spin, that Calyx-esque, I think it's Calyx-esque, something like that anyway. Behind that is full of stuff as well.
Whoa.
Like, there's a lot of stuff.
That's crazy.
And the funny thing is the shops stores a lot of stuff. You can see it's everywhere. But like, that's a lot of stock, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. I think that...
I love the oohing and ahhing from us at this point. Ooh, ah.
I'd just like to say I am wearing a tabard. I do feel like a little bit like a dinner lady. I'm probably going to lose the tabard.
Egg and chips, please.
It does look a
Can I
little
get a can
bit
with
like
my
that,
meal?
right? A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like a country chic vibe, but nonetheless, can I have my change?
A bit tabardy. We've moved on. We're in Somerton.
There's only salt and pepper.
Somerton has... Austin. Somerton has 2 charity shops, one on the outside and one on the inside. And we come to the one on the inside more. But you know why? You know why, Austin?
I know exactly why, Bethany.
Because it's opposite a dress agency. That means one thing and one thing
Will we have a
only.
wiener?
That means that everything that doesn't sell at the dress agency gets donated across the corridor to this charity shop. And
This specific location.
I have yet to work out when they donate. But when I work
we say
it
this
out,
every time, and there's like 1 or 2 pieces. And you might say, "Oh, how do you know it's from there?" No, legit, they leave the tags on. Look at
Yeah.
Look at this for a cracker.
that's a banger. You probably should have got that, Betty Barclay.
Yeah, but it's OG Betty Barclay.
Yeah,
Like, look at that.
amazing. I would have worn that.
I think that, I know that's a kind of an older shirt, but like that's a vibe of a shirt.
You probably would have got 30 on.
Russell and Bromley, £35, folks. £35. I'll say no more. I hope the charity makes the money for him.
But I've seen over on Instagram, there's a lady that I follow.
Yep.
Everyone knows how obsessed I am with her, and she just sold some Russell and Bromleys for 120. I think.
I'm not saying they're not worth it.
But it's the right style.
They're based on the Todd's driving shoes, right? Let's have it right, especially the suede. And they're a nice shoe. They're well worth £35 if you want them. I'm talking about, as I always do, I am at least the rumours are that I'm a reseller, so I have to be aware of the pennies and the pounds which I spend.
Can I just let everyone know right now that Austin's sitting in a really strange manner, and it's really distracting me from doing this.
You like what you see, huh?
No, I don't. It's disturbing.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway, to the men's section. Right, what's happening here, Austin?
Nothing
Give us
at all,
some-
Bethany.
give us- No, keep positive. We got to keep
Okay.
positive. I know. Oh, that
What
looked
was
good.
that?
Oh my god!
what was that?
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa, that was Speedy Gonzalo. That was the Speedy guy.
It must have been like
I found these because I'm actually doing my job. So this is.
It must have been a George or something, because
Oh,
that's all I
yeah,
can tell
whatever.
you right now.
So these are Molson Brown. Now I do have a I don't like Molson Brown personally. It's a personal issue because we have an outlet near us, and all I see
Everyone
is
has it.
everyone has
That's
Molson
why.
Brown.
There's nothing
But
personal about it.
These are soap dishes. They're £5 each.
They're like really heavy stainless.
Yeah, and they attach to the wall. Now they still do make a variation of this that you put your bottled soap in.
I know, yeah,
But
like
I
the pump, like a
assume
pump
because
soaps.
bar soap isn't it on trend at the moment.
They've stopped doing
They
them.
stopped doing these ones. Now the ones with the bottles go for £45 each.
Right.
I got 2 of these at £5 a piece.
Yep.
And then discontinued. So I put them up. I think I put them up for 45 each, hoping to get full retail.
Awesome.
This is an APC jumper for £2.
£2,
It's 100%
mate.
cotton, but it is Breton striped. I believe that's gone up for 70 off the top of my head.
Yep, indeedy.
£2. Who priced that at £2? Who put that at £2?
Yep, at first I thought it had a hole. It doesn't. It's a bit of bobbling, so we don't have to worry
Anyway,
about that.
so the soap dishes, £5 each, 45 listed each. So that's a return of £90. This has gone up for 70 for £2. Also found this. Wow, I'm pulling all the bangers now. Now, this sea salt cardigan is a size 16.
It's the long line as well,
Pay
no?
£7, but I cannot find anything. I searched the name in the tag. Nothing comes up. It's like a sunset, like gradient stripe. It's got that more unusual label.
It's really nice.
But it's really thick. It's 100% wool. It's gorgeous. So I put it up a bit higher than I normally put up. I think I put it up 40, 45, thinking that it's a rarey.
A rarity?
That means it's rare.
A rarity?
That means it's rare.
That's rare.
She looks really like
I
unsatisfied.
was so like over it. This was just to clarify. This was full disclosure. This was the last day of the holidays, and she was so over it at this point.
This is a Pinko top. Now, I've got a real beef with Pinko. £4.80. Beautiful, beautiful.
This is
top.
nearing the end of the video because the GoPro cut off, so please tell us more.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful top. Pinko is so underpriced, and it is quite a hefty brand, and it only really sells if you can find reference to someone wearing it.
Ah, interesting.
I can't.
One of those brands.
I can't even raise the comps of it. They just won't raise. It's painful.
The unraisable.
The unraisable.
Sounds like a challenge.
Going into the giveaway, we'll be back tomorrow for better content. And
I promise.
again and again and again and again.
Bye.